This is Rebecca Fillmore, and I want to welcome you to Her Inspired Mind podcast. Each week, I will be helping you strengthen your mind, be inspired, encouraged, and empowered. Be sure to hit that subscribe or follow button so that you don't miss out on any future episodes. And if you aren't yet, follow me on Instagram at Inspire Her Mindset for daily inspiration. Welcome back to Her Inspired Mind podcast. This is Rebecca, your host, and today I want to talk about this topic: not allowing anyone to destroy your dreams. And I want to open up with this verse from Proverbs 29 that says, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." So in other words, when you don't have a vision for your future, when you don't have dreams and goals that you're pursuing, you literally feel like you're dead. You're going to feel more dead than alive. And if you can resonate with this, if you feel this, then this episode is for you. I want you to think about when you were a little girl or a little boy, and you used to dream of going to certain places in the world. You dreamt about becoming something or someone important in this world. And I want you to think about where you are now in your life. Are you still dreaming big, or have you allowed other people to destroy your dreams? A lot of times when we share our goals and our dreams, we want to share with the people closest to us. But the problem is that when we share these goals and these dreams with other people, they might shut us down, and they might tell us that we're crazy, that we're dreaming too big, that what we want to accomplish is impossible. And we end up then believing them instead of the dream and the vision that God has placed in us. What you need to understand is that God gave you that vision. He didn't give it to them. So you can't expect them to understand it. And you can't allow anyone to take away or stand in the way of your goals and your dreams, because they were given to you for a reason. They say that the place where there's the most dreams and visions that are dead is in the graveyard. It's full of people who never became who they were supposed to be. And I would hate for that to happen to any of you listening to this right now. I'll give you an example of me. And there was a point of time in my life where I didn't have vision. I mean, I kind of dreamt of things, and I thought there was things that I wanted to pursue, but I couldn't see them very vividly. And a person who I really truly admire is my husband, because from the very first moment I met him, he was like, I have a vision of us doing this together and us doing that together. And even when we purchased our home, we have a very big yard. And he was like, I'm picturing a pool right there, a basketball court right there, and a playground here. And I'm just looking at him like, okay, that sounds nice, but I don't see it. But what I didn't do was try to talk him out of him pursuing that. I supported him and I helped him to accomplish these things. And now when I look back, or I sit here and I look at our yard, I'm like, wow, like he had a vision and he went after it until he accomplished it. And, it also reminds me of, my parents. We grew up in a church where Armageddon was around the corner, right? So this world wasn't going to live very much longer. So we weren't allowed to dream too far into the future because Jesus was coming back. And so, I feel like it really held me back in dreaming really big. But then once I started to read books and to get around people that were living the lives of things that I was attracted to, I was like, wow, like maybe I can become something. Maybe I can be more than I ever thought I could be. And when I was about to join this network marketing company, my parents were like, oh no, that's a scam. You can't do that. They're going to steal your money. But the thing is that I already saw people living that life that I wanted to live, that having that freedom that I wanted to have. And, so I believed in it and I worked really hard and I made it to the top 3% of this company within the first 6 months. So a lot of times people who will try to talk to you out of your goals and your dreams and your visions, they're not bad people. They just don't have the same vision as you. They're afraid that you're going to get hurt. They're afraid that you're going to lose money. They're afraid of multiple things, right? And so in them trying to protect us and in their thoughts, they're loving us and trying to look out for us, they might try to talk us out of pursuing our goals and our dreams. And so I had visions and goals and dreams for a very long time. And then when I started going through my divorce and I hit a really deep depression because of so many things going on, I lost my vision again. But then thankfully I met my new husband and, he started to talk about his vision and his goals and his dreams. And, just seeing him believe so much in his goals and his dreams allowed me to start dreaming big again. And, it reminds me also of the story of Steve Harvey. Most of us know who he is. He shared his story where when he was a little boy, his teacher gave the class an assignment where they had to talk about what they wanted to become when they got older. Now, Steve Harvey had a really bad stuttering problem. And for those of us who know who he is, we would be like, really? Because he's like a really famous talk show host, right? And so I think he said he was about 8 or 9 years old. And so what he wrote was that he wanted to have his own TV show. So at the end of the class, when everyone shared what they wanted to become, his teacher asked him to go to the front of the room. And he's here thinking like, wow, she really liked my paper, and stuff like that. But what she did was she tried to humiliate him. And she was like, Steve, you can barely even talk. You have this stuttering problem. Who do you know that's on TV? What makes you think that you'll ever become anything? And as we can see, he proved her wrong. And it was funny to me because he said that every year now he sends her a TV every year for Christmas. And so, it's just so important that and you recognize that your visions, your goals, and your dreams were given to you for a reason. And it's important that you don't allow those visions, those goals, and dreams to die with you. Even die with you right now. So if you have any goals and any dreams that you've put aside, that you've tucked away deep in your closet, I want you to dig deep down inside of you and start dreaming big once again. I want to share a few people that you might know of that became famous or they accomplished their goals and their dreams when they were older. So I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 80s, 90s. It's not too late for you to make your dreams, your goals, and your visions come to life. For example, Stan Lee, he created his first comic, The Fantastic Four, just shy of his 39th birthday. And as we know, Marvel has, oh my goodness, I love Marvel movies. They have become hits. He was 39. Then you also have Samuel L. Jackson, which has been a Hollywood staple for many years now. When he was 43 is when he got an award-winning role for Spike Lee's movie Jungle Fever in 1991. And again, we see how successful he has become throughout the years as well. Henry Ford was 45 when he created the revolutionary Model T car in 1908. And Ford is a really big car company. Betty White, she didn't become an icon until she joined the cast of the Mary Tyler Moore Show at age 51. And we already know we all love Betty White, right? May she rest in peace. And then we also have Harlan Sanders, better known as Colonel Sanders. He was 62 when he franchised Kentucky Fried Chicken in 1952. So I just wanted to share these examples of these different people, because I don't want you to think that it's too late. I don't want you to ever think it's too late to become who you were created to be. I don't want you to continue to stuff away your dreams just to make other people comfortable or because people don't believe in you. As long as you believe in you, that's all that matters. As long as you have the vision, that's all that matters. And as long as you support yourself and you're your biggest fan, you will become successful. Your dreams will come true. You're going to have the doubters, the naysayers, the people who try to put you down, but you can't allow them to continue to hold you back. You can become anything that you want to become. You can accomplish anything that you want to accomplish. And the proof is in the pudding. If these other people that I just shared with you were able to make their dreams come true, even though they got older, so can you. Because if other people are able to do something, that means that you're able to do something with your life. Because there's no discrimination in success. We are all equal. We are all human beings, and we were all put on this earth for a reason. So I hope that today's podcast really encourages you to start dreaming big, to start pursuing your goals and your dreams, to start going after everything that you want and not allowing anything or anyone to hold you back. Because you were put on this earth not only to become someone, but to be happy. And I bet you that right now, if you aren't pursuing your goals and your dreams and you're not walking in your purpose, you're more likely than not feeling miserable every day that you wake up. So do something different. Do something, at least one thing today, that's going to bring you one step closer to the dreams that you had. And if you don't have any vision or dreams right now, just start reading books. Start listening to people who are successful. And I guarantee you that little by little, you're going to start to dream. You're going to start to have vision. And you're going to start to feel better every single day that you wake up. If you found value in this podcast, or if you feel like someone needs to hear this message, please share it with them. And again, you can always follow me on Instagram at Inspire Her Mindset for daily inspiration and motivation. And you can also connect with me on Facebook at Rebecca Fillmore. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.